because at the end of the day, we are all in one niche, if not any niche at all, and that's customer service.
Laundry Nicole. That's where we at right now. We at Laundry Nicole. Drea, I love you, Lon. It's an ocean of opportunity. I'm talking about Saturday.
We're rolling here. Y'all, at some point, everybody's gonna participate in getting this shit together. He bought that
None of them gonna do as much as I did.
big ass dresser. I mean, that's my table actually. That's my desk. So the goal this weekend.
Yeah, that window Malcolm X is posing out here. Looking out the window. Man,
Oh, you know what? Hey guys, so day one officially in the suites. As you can see, this is what we have to do. My toxic trait is starting everything super late. It is 8:17 at night. But I got stuff completed before I came here. First important thing was to sleep in because I have been working so hard. I operate better at night, but I did get some stuff accomplished today before I started. I edited 2 videos. One is live now. Y'all seen it. It was my last day at my salon suite. So I just did like some cleaning, whatever. Check that out if you have not seen it. Tonight's agenda. Tonight's goal, clean up all this. Whether it be sectioned in different sections, but pretty much I want to get everything out of these totes. Any totes I have to take back, I'm gonna just take home with me tonight. But I want to organize this closet space. As y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I have like a little storage unit here. I also have another little storage unit, so I want to do organize everything. So Saturday and Sunday, I can actually like get in here, start hanging stuff up, get in my shelves because I want to go to Home Depot and actually get some wood cut out to create the shelves that I want to drill into the wall. But yeah, and then the biggest thing is my dresser and my desk. I need to get that set up. Yeah, I'm here. This feels so good. I'm so excited. I'm really ready to like make this my space. Like, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. And I told you, I posted like some of my inspo pics, but like how I'm imagining doing my walls. Y'all know I'm gonna have a gallery wall because that's just my vibe. But this time, like I'm literally taking pictures all the way up because I feel like that really elongates the space. I did do that when I redecorated my suite for the second time. I had just one wall or 2 walls where I took the pictures all the way up and it just made the space look like so much bigger. I don't know how that worked, but it worked. But yeah, so enjoy. And I decided, as y'all can tell by the title, this vlog is gonna be a little different. Y'all gonna see me working. It's gonna be some time lapse, you know, just like some B-roll. But also I'm going to be answering some questions I got in the comments that I thought were really good, talking points. But instead of making a separate video, I just figured like, let's kill 2 birds, 1 stone, okay? So I'm gonna get started and then I'm gonna come back and answer some of the questions, do a little bit more work, answer some questions. And at any point in this like moving series, this salon series that y'all wanna ask questions, just drop them in the comments below. 9 times out of 10, I'll respond back. Like if it's just a straight answer, boom, it's not a lot of detail. But if it's like asking me something about my personal experience and X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna make it my priority to like put it in a video, whether it be a sit down video or a video like this and I'm just talking to y'all while I'm doing stuff. And last thing before I get started, expect like this is just a series, okay? So I'm sharing every detail with y'all. This specific video that I plan on filming will be a sit down video where I literally break down my entire startup cost basically to move into this suite space. And everything I have spent up until now, because I literally, not only for video purposes, but like tax purposes and just documenting it for my business and like expenses and stuff like that, I want to share with y'all, and I want to be open, honest, and transparent. Everything that I spent, how much I invested in this, because I think that's also a lot of questions that people have, and a lot of like, you know, that's where people are really curious when it comes to like, well, how much did this cost? Or I wonder how much she spent on X, Y, and Z. How much I've invested this far, I do not regret, because I know it's gonna be so much. Like I'm already at like half of what I was. I'm already like, I'm looking at the long run versus being where I was for 3 years versus being where I am now for 3 years. It's just a dramatic difference in price. And it's just amazing to me because like the location, perfect, the space, perfect. And it's just like, everything works out. Everything works out. Everything works out, okay? But yeah. I forgot to introduce myself. If you are new here and you are finding this channel because you are searching anything pertaining to salon ownership, suite ownership, business ownership, small business ownership, entrepreneurship, hairstylist, esthetician / techs, whatever you are, hey boo, I love to see you. I'm JD. I am operator and owner of Nicole Custom, LLC. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I specialize in natural hair care, protective styling, and overall the maintenance and integrity of our hair. I have been a licensed cosmetologist for 4 years now. I have worked for myself pretty much all my career. I am just now in the season. You found me while I'm transitioning over from working at my salon suite for 3 years to a new location downtown where I stay, and I'll be here another 3 years. I pretty much do tip videos, day in the life vlogs. I just take y'all along the journey of being a small business owner, being a hairstylist, and I share tips with y'all that I've learned through trial and error, things that I think are important, things that I think, you know, are important to think about, and just maybe provoke some thought, encourage you along your journey, help you if I can, be of any help, encouragement, whatever it might be. Consider me like your virtual mentor, your bestie, your sis, your cousin, whatever you want to call me, okay? I'm her. Subscribe. No pressure though, no pressure. But it is fun over here. I try to keep it so transparent and realistic and like relatable because I understand every aspect of what a lot of my viewers are either going through, have been through, or experiencing for the first time. Okay, and that's where I come in, just as like a breath of like fresh real air. I try to keep it completely transparent with y'all. I learned a lot through trial and error. I said that earlier, but I learned a lot through trial and error. And my goal is to be that person that I wish I had when I like first started, and like things to actually like know. So my goal now, once everything is settled and I'm set and I'm settled, I want to really get in depth with like ways to grow in your business and see actual growth. I'm not talking just money. I'm talking in every aspect of your business that you can grow in. I want to share that with y'all, and mistakes that I've made and things that I've learned from. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're returning, hey boo, I love to see you. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you, Bookie. Thank you, Bookie. Anyway, I'm excited. I got my coffee. I'm about to get to work. And my camera. I need to charge my camera for a minute. So I'll be back. been going strong for about an hour and a half. I would say it's progress. I cleared up most of this over here. 2 more totes in a bin to go through. And then I'm gonna be done. My goal is to finish it tonight, so we're not gonna talk too long. JK, y'all know me, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk. If I'm not gonna do anything, I'm gonna talk. I got my little iPad. I actually have to get Wi-Fi, so on my agenda tomorrow is to figure out Wi-Fi for my suite. But I'm thinking I'm gonna just do like a hotspot with T-Mobile. I think. I don't know. Anyway, first things first, let me brain, and I'm gonna start working, go to the bangs. So the first one, love this. However, I'm a hairstylist who's really struggling on building relationships with clients due to social anxiety. Felt that. And I noticed with the clients I don't talk to, they never come back. It's very hard seeing them never return. Do you have any tips regarding building relationships with clients and how to ensure they'll be a regular as well? So, do I have tips on building relationships with clients? If I'm being honest, no. I'm just completely myself all the time. And maybe this is wrong, but I just bet on like if people enjoy the experience, if people enjoy the atmosphere, whether I'm talking or not, whether we key in and whether we talking the whole appointment, whether we just saying, hey, how you doing? How's the weather? Girl, I know this snow is crazy. I just bet on I'm offering them a service, an experience. I really, really resonate with the social anxiety and just feeling like, oh my God, I'm so awkward because I'm so like, I always say this in my videos, like I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert at heart. What I'm doing right now by myself, I love it. I love when my girls be with me, but understand, I really love my space, in my own like world. Like I don't have to socialize, you know? And it's crazy because it's like, girl, how's you a business owner and you don't like, you know what I'm saying, talking to people or like socializing or being social. But it's a part of my character. It's a part of my being at this point. And I don't force myself to make conversations. I'm gonna ask like the, you know, generic questions. How you doing? I might ask about your hair history. Like, how do you normally wear your hair? Like, how did you find me? But it's very like a no pressure situation. That's my favorite thing to say, no pressure. I don't want my clients to feel like we have to talk. So if we just gonna vibe out and watch the TV and have the music or, you know, just enjoy the experience, we can do that. We can do that. If you want to talk and you just want to vent, because it's like, you know, therapy and you just, you know, you have space to just freely do what you want to do that then. You know what I'm saying? So I just bank on like my experience, my professionalism, my quality, the quality of my services, my price point, my space. I just bet that my clients are gonna come in, new clients are gonna come in, they're gonna rock with the like vibe and they're gonna be like, I love that experience, I wanna go back. And I low-key kinda, sometimes people might not feel like talking, or sometimes people aren't big talkers themselves either unless they're comfortable. So it takes a couple appointments for people to get comfortable. Some people come in and they talk the whole entire service, which is fine, but I'll be overstimulated by the end of the service, to be honest with you. So if they talk some and don't talk the rest, I'll be okay. With clients returning, sometimes it just might not be a good fit, you know what I mean? But I think if you work more so on like your overall experience a client is getting, that should help you retain clientele, you know what I mean? I've had clients come in, get a service, and I've never seen them again, or come and get a service and I won't see them for another, you know, couple months, and that's fine too. But I wouldn't even like stress too much about, you know, with social anxiety. And if you want to be transparent, if you want to open up to people and tell them like, I'll be quiet because I just be having like anxiety sometimes. I'm not really social, But don't take that as, you know, I'm rude or I don't like engaging. Another tip too that I do sometimes when I have new clients or I have people that I'm familiar with but I haven't serviced them often, I'll put like hair tutorials on the TV or makeup tutorials on the TV or something that I know is good that's gonna be like engaging and give us something to talk about or laugh about or just be curious about. I play things on my TV all the time. A big tip, my favorite channel as far as hair that's knowledgeable, a lot of my clients have learned a lot watching her while they've been in my suite, is Her Strands of Hair. No, So Sheer Genius. I'm gonna put it right here. I think it's So Sheer Genius, but she's absolutely amazing. I think she's like the go on YouTube for like hair education, black hair education. While she's showing you a service, she just talks about herself, her experience, her clients, what she's doing, why she's doing it. And this is a lady who has been like doing hair for years. She a vet, okay? And she the truth, which if y'all watch tutorials and if y'all watch YouTube videos as much as I do, then y'all probably have already heard of her. But if you a lash tech or esthetician or somebody who offers a different service, find somebody who does just that, who upload frequently on YouTube, and you can just play all their videos during your services. If it's a long service or, you know what I mean, if you feel like it's awkward or what can we talk about, because a lot of times I play her videos and then clients have questions or be like, oh, I didn't know, you know, X, Y, and Z, and then here we are for the next 30 minutes talking about this, and then that leads to, you know, further conversation. So that's my tip as far as like what I would do with struggling with building relationships. And again, you don't meet somebody one time and be like, oh, we have a great relationship, or you know, I'm really comfortable with this person. It takes multiple times to encounter the same person, to kind of, you know, get an idea of their personality, and they get an idea of your personality. And I think just let it flow organically. The clients, I wouldn't worry myself too much on like feeling like I'm awkward or like my anxiety is getting in the way. Just right now what you can focus on is making sure the experience, regardless of how much talking y'all doing, how personal y'all getting, make sure the experience, what they paying for, is good. It's good, okay? I hope that helped. I hope that answered your question. That's just my takeaway from it. But yeah, so the next one, would these tips be helpful for an upcoming lactician? Absolutely. I told y'all my videos do not just service one type, which is just not hairstylists. It's estheticians, lash techs, boutique owners, makeup artists, nail techs, small business owners in general, because at the end of the day, we are all in one niche, if not any niche at all, and that's customer service. That's customer service, and that's business morals, business ethics, work ethic, business strategy, business tip. Like, we all in the same service of servicing people. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, use these tips as you see fit. And it's not just solely, I'm not teaching, you know, how to do hair or anything. I'm solely talking about the business aspect of running a hair salon or a suite or any type of business, servicing customers. That's my whole entire purpose in doing this. I just specialize, you know, in beauty. So I'm more so, my target audience is the, you know, beauty field, the beauty industry. Lacticians are a part of the beauty industry for sure. So girl, yes, take what you need, and apply it to your business. into detail, and it is fairly new. But it says, hi, thank you so much for this video. I'm highly interested in joining the Facebook group. Currently trying to start on my own and would love some guidance. So if you frequent my videos and you watch my videos, then you've heard me multiple times talk about a Facebook group, a private Facebook group to really get to the nitty gritty and like actually have open conversation with multiple different business owners and just people who really want to feel like that personalized, personal connection with other business owners, me myself, because I want to be available to y'all on a more personal level. You know what I mean? Like, this is very broad to get on YouTube and just, you know, hope it reach the person it needs to reach at the time. But if it's ever a point where you feel like you stagnant or you need help or you need somebody who's in the same thing as you, in the same industry, in the same field, whatever the case may be, but you need somebody to just, you know, bounce an idea off of or ask a question to or get some advice from, that's the purpose of this group. I did start the group. The group is the Beauty and Business Discourse. So where we just literally talk about beauty and business. And eventually I'm gonna start sharing some of my personal stories on this Facebook group, just to really like give y'all an idea of what I say when I say I've learned through trial and error. And you know what I mean? I've been broke. I've had a lump sum of money. I've had, you know, slow ass months or slow ass weeks. I've had very good weeks. And in the course of, you know, 3 years in business consistently, committed to just solely doing this. And I want to get on that level with y'all, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty. If y'all got real questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can feel free to ask them and just open up, whether you want to vent or whatever, you know what I mean? I'll be dropping grant links that I get, that I come across that might not apply to me, but they might apply to you. I'll be dropping any type of resources that I see and come across, because I always believe nothing hurts to try but to fail. So whether I do it or I do it and I get denied, you could do it and get approved. You could do it and, you know, actually gain something from it. So that's really the goal, is just to continue on what I'm doing here, but on a more like personal level. So I know everybody that's in a group and I kind of build that one-on-one relationship with everybody. So if you are interested, check the link in my bio. It is on Facebook, so you will need a Facebook. But you could just click the link, request to join. And if you know anybody who wants to be a part of something like this, that's maybe starting up or maybe have been in business or is fairly new in business, and this could benefit them as well, click the link, join, send it to your Facebook friends who would be interested, and let's just chat it up. Let's just talk. Right now, because again, I started this prior to finding my space, so I haven't been able to like go in detail and like really like fully do what I want to do with the Facebook group. But I kind of got like a generic, you know, introduction of what to expect and like a little bit about myself. But once I'm like all settled, I keep saying that, once I'm completely settled in here and work on content and work on posting, definitely expect way more posts in that group. But it is new. Request to join. I'll be sure to add you as soon as I see it. And yeah, so if that's something that interests you, again, link in the bio. Okay, did a little bit more. Actually, I'm pretty much done for the night. I got one last thing. I'm gonna go through my pictures, figure out my picture frame situation. So tomorrow, I can pick up my prints and then start framing stuff so I can start hanging stuff up on the wall. But I'm gonna like do that tonight in the bed. But next comment that I want to answer, this one says, hey love, I've been here for a while and can't remember if you deeply talked about an LLC. I would love to know more and how it truly benefited your business or even tax filing wise. So if I could be completely transparent, this is my second year, technically like my first year filing business taxes. And I did it under my LLC. However, 2021 would have been the year that I made the most in my business, and I claimed every single thing under my business. So I still have yet to file those. I will be filing those in around June. So I can like further go into detail about like tax stuff. and let y'all know how my experience was. But this year, filing for my taxes, I intended on having her use my EIN, but I noticed she didn't. She just used my social security number. However, I will say I've benefited from having an LLC, because once I applied for like certain things, grants, so to speak, any type of funding, any type of like business loan money, which I haven't received a lot, but I've used my LLC, and I've used my EIN for anything anything I've submitted as far as my business. A lot of grants don't allow like just, you know, a regular person to just apply for a grant with no type of business footwork, with no type of business establishment. So I think an LLC is pretty beneficial. I moved into this space, for instance, and I pay consumers here, which is not a lot. I know that probably sound like whoa, but it's not a lot. It's just me here. I pay consumers here, and I actually got my consumers through my business and through my LLC. I didn't do it with my personal information. I gave them my EIN, and it was no problem to do it. I filled out grant applications. I've only put my LLC, my EIN information. I've used nothing but my business name, business address, and business EIN. So I filed as a business establishment. I applied for my business establishment license as well, because in my previous suite that was required. So I say all the things business related, just apply for them, no matter if you're at home for the time being, no matter if you in somebody else's salon and you're just renting a chair. You can always update an address or like any information that changes over time. I believe it's safer, and it gives you more of a consistent track. Like, it's a way to track your business, where your business has been, where your business is going, and then again, it looks more professional too. Once you open up business bank accounts, they ask for proof of entity, proof of like I think they call it proof of business entity. I think that's what it's considered, proof of business entity. They ask for literally, it's a slip that literally says such as business entity. Quote, I might be misquoting like how they actually say it, but essentially that's what it is. So when you open up business accounts, you open up a business account under your business name. Of course, you're the business account owner, so your name will be on there. But everything that I receive under my business bank account is Nicole Custom LLC. My EIN is under there. My business establishment license is under there. My cosmetology license is under there. So that's how I opened up my business bank account. And it makes you look more legit. Me personally, I think if you are like a boutique owner or like a wholesale owner and you're not in service of anything, maybe that'll be different. But for beauty professionals, I think that's the safest way to save yourself when you go to apply for business insurance, like liability insurance, because that's something that's required. If I'm running a salon suite or any type of suite, hair salon, I need insurance to cover myself and my clients in the event something happens, God forbid. All of those things you do under your business. And like I said, I think it looks more legit, me personally. So I say get your business LLC or even an S Corp or like whatever you see fit. And pro tip, what I would do, because I did not do this when I initially started, I would find somebody who specializes in small business, tax preparing, a CPA, a personal accountant, somebody to help you along the way. And even before you file an LLC, because something I learned when filing my taxes this year was that I should be an S Corp. Do not quote me on this. I still have to do research, and once I go to my next appointment, we're going to go further in detail, because I'm going to swap over from an LLC to an S Corp simply because it makes it easier. So when I file taxes, I'll file personal taxes, and then I'll file business taxes. I'll be somebody working for J. Nicole Custom LLC. If that makes sense, that's how she broke it down to me. So look into deciding on what you want to file. I want to say my LLC was like $50. And once you apply for an LLC, again, I want to say I got my EIN by applying for my LLC. And if I did not, then I paid a small fee for my EIN. It's not a lot. It's worth the investment, and I think it helps you and benefits you in the long run. You want to get a business loan, you want to get a car up under your business, you want to get some property up under your business. You can use all your business credentials, and you don't have to necessarily put all of your personal information to apply for these things. So definitely look into it. Just do your research, see what you feel is best. Seek a professional if you want to know what you're doing, just to get a better understanding of what it is you're doing, how it could benefit your business, where you are, where you plan to go, what you plan to do. I hope that helped. Next question I got was, who did you set up your website with? So initially I set up my website through Wix.com. It's very simple, it's very basic, it's as simple as you want it to be, as basic as you want it to be. I pay for my domain, and I believe like a yearly premium to accept the type of payment that I wanted to accept. They give you different versions, they give you different subscriptions, but I do pay for my website. However, since I've been with Square, I've now learned you can receive a free. However, since I've been with Square, I've now learned that you can receive a free website through Square. So if you use Square processing and booking, you can create a free website. I have yet to start my website through Square because I need to like sit down and actually like, because it takes a lot to like set it up how you want it. I just like a simple site, nothing too complicated. I don't need all the graphics. It's kind of like a click on the website, here's your options, click what you need. So if you want something simple, straight to the point, clean, minimalist, I say Wix or Square. If you're not with Square Booking, Square also, I mean, they still have like, quality websites. I've seen websites through Square and I think they're, nice and they're user friendly. So you don't have to be a pro at website making. It's very simple. You just have to take your time. It is time consuming. You have to enter all your information. But again, look at other people, look at some websites, get some inspiration. Even if you want to kind of quote what you see on that website, just to, get some inspiration, look at different websites, and kind of let that help navigate you.